Rochard was originally conceived in the fall of 2009. It was the result of the company's shift into the digital domain. We basically started thinking about what kind of game should be created, what kind of game world and characters and IP and what kind of genre would be interesting for players in that space.
When we started creating Rochard, we wanted a game that is quite familiar, so it's easy to approach, but it has something unique and something that makes it really stand out. We want to make an awesome side-scroller, and we really didn't think about doing a third-person or first-person game. It was really one of the cornerstones, the cornerstone of the game. A platformer that is easy to approach, but it has an unforgettable twist.
When you start the game, you have the G-lifter, which you use to lift boxes and to do small things. But as the game progresses, you get more features, and that itself brings more abilities to expand the gameplay. Towards the end, when we introduced something like, 10, 15 major features, we had to cut some features from the puzzle sections to make them easier, more concentrated. And this, of course, doesn't mean that we made too easy puzzles. They are balanced just perfectly.
Yeah, there was also, at a certain phase, there was like 1,000,001 ways to break a level because we had such a vast array of different features in the game.
And 1,000,001 ways of using the assets that we made for them. Oh, cool, you used it on that feature. Oh, well, that's nice, I didn't design that, but obviously it works, so go ahead. And next day it was like, oh, you made that kind of puzzle with those assets. All right, nice. Can you at some point stop?
When we were designing the game, we obviously needed to have a game engine that would run it. So we took a long look into the market, and based on sort of the criteria that we had in mind, we ended up choosing the Unity engine. One of the key strengths of the Unity engine is that you can very quickly prototype all kinds of gameplay features and mechanics. We were actually able to create a fully playable demo in just 2 months from scratch, without ever having touched the engine before.
Using Unity provided us quite a bit of new opportunities in regards of making new features, and at times we used to, I used to just call the coder who was sitting behind me that, hey, could you come help me with this feature? And then he'd just push his chair next to mine, and we'd work about 10 to 15 minutes and create a new feature which I would then test and take further.
When designing about Rochard's art style and character design, it was very clear from the get-go that we wanted something cartoony and fun. So we looked into a lot of animation movies, anime, old graphic adventure games. So all the artists gathered their reference material, then we went through it and checked out what we liked them, tried to figure out what kind of shaders they used, tried to figure out what kind of silhouettes they used, how they put the background. We ended up with having a very limited color palette and a very distinctive silhouettes for the characters. Like John is a really big guy, so we wanted our enemies also to be big guys, so that they could conceivably fight with Rochard. Well, basically we wanted Rochard to be very different from the current heroes, so he's not that muscular. He is the only game character who has a belly bone, a stomach bone to accentuate the movements in low gravity. He doesn't have any fancy power armor, so he has to do with his working vest and his commander cap that will protect him from falling debris like I-beams and stuff.
We have big plans for Rochard, and we're always looking for all kinds of platforms and even other medias. Rochard has been designed from the ground up to be something bigger than just one game. And it's our dream to see Rochard expand in the future in a multitude of ways.
This hammer, my key, this mama wish you well. I gotta find my way out of here.